Now showing on the other side that they have never been thinking tanks. No, there were wheelbarrows that got pushed around by us. Thanks.
Yo guys, good morning guys, good morning. Once again, welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Please do understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who's also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of our gorgeous country. So there's one thing that happens in EFF pressers is that Julius Malema will entertain you, inform you if you are somebody like me who's not so informed when it comes to politics. And also, he'll be saying things that you wonder, oh, man, where's the salt? Let me come and sprinkle here for this thing to taste, because I question its truth amongst the things that he has said. But I want to start with the one that I use as a... Did you hear Julius Malema dragging Floyd there in that opening clip in this video? He says they were wheelbarrows that were pushed by us. I'm sorry guys, this is funny, please. I'm not trying to laugh at Floyd, but I'm laughing at what Julius Malema said. Please. Sorry guys, I'm still recovering from that heavy flu. So now, he also said we will have a white president if the ANC does not stop flexing its weak muscle and come to the table with the EFF. And said Steenhuisen will be the president of South Africa if the ANC is like that. Basically, it is the EFF flexing its strong muscles that have impact in the future of the ANC. That's one. And also, he said all political parties are controlled by whites except for the EFF. There in that list includes the ANC, MKDA, Patriotic Alliance, Action SA, BOSA, Rise, Mzansi, IFP. He even said when Nelson Mandela passed away, and also when Desmond Tutu passed away, the Oppenheimers never attended that funeral. But when it was a time for the funeral of Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, the Oppenheimers were there because their person had gone. So he's like saying these things, man. I'm not saying they are true. I'm not saying they are not. Please let me know in the comment section what you think of those strong views by Julius Malema. Anyway, I'm not going to waste much of your time now. I'm just going to allow you to watch what Julius Malema said, the things that I liked and brought here as I'm very entertaining. He will entertain you throughout. That's the thing about Julius Malema. As much as there are serious issues there that he's talking about, he will be entertaining you as well. So I'm going to share that, and then I'll be back right at the back with my closing commentary. There's also something that I noticed amongst the journalists. I saw Samgele Maseko. He's looking so good. Samgele Maseko is like, no, he looks good. No, you have to appreciate a brother that looks like he's like taking care of himself properly. No, he does look good. Anyway, guys, I'll see you right at the end with my closing commentary.
You know, where they must not just speak loosely. You know, things are not working. Eh? You don't just speak like you have power, from devil to fire, whatever. They are going to pass a motion of no confidence there in Parliament. What is Gwede going to do? He's going to go to fire. That fire will not be fire because you now want it to support you in defense of the president. It will be water now. It will be what? Drinkable water. He must not just speak. He doesn't have numbers. There's going to be a motion of no confidence in Parliament against the president. And I can tell you, they are going to come to us running the same way they came to us running on the budget process. They always shout and scream and insult us, say all manner of things. And when it is difficult, they run to us. Just now, in Ikuruleni, there was a motion of no confidence against the mayor. EFF must come now. But when things are nice, now we must look at how we remove the EFF and. So, and I want to warn you that this country will have a white president. This country will have Steenhuisen as a president if the ANC is going to behave the way it's behaving. Because the motion of no confidence will come, will vote with the DA Mobilize all those who can mobilize. We vote together with the DA against the president. And then when it is time to elect a president, we abstain. And the ANC loses. We abstain. And this we told them in 2016. They never believed it. It's going to happen in South Africa now. You'll see. With this kind of attitude by the ANC, the arrogance of the ANC, even when it is being humbled, is still acting in an arrogant manner. We told them in 2016, you are going to lose metros. They thought we were playing. We went into those things. The DA nominated their people. We abstained. They finished them. When they were voting with us, the ANC, they win. But when they don't vote with us, they lose. That's where the road started. That's where the decline started. That's why the decline started. The decline started in 2016 when they lost the metros. And then the whites took the metros because of this reactionary attitudes of devil and fire. Yeah? So it's going to happen. If they're not going to change their attitude, be rest assured, we're going to fold our arms where they will be needing us and they will lose. I can tell you this without any fear of contradiction. All political parties in South Africa, except the EFF, are white controlled. The same goes to MK, by the way. Yeah, they're white controlled. So, once a motion is put and the Israelis call PA, let's go this way. They call ACDP this way. They call DA this way. Holomesa this way. Bosa, Musima Imani this way. I mean, the biggest funder of Musima Imani is that woman who used to own Hilton Hotel here in Santana. I forgot the name. So, all of them, they can just be told, we are all moving this way. And you can see those Mapantiti, they don't have any principle. And they don't pretend. They tell you, now we go where we're eating. If there is no eating, we are not going. So if we realize this thing, if they realize this thing is collapsing, they are going to move to the site where there is eating. So they don't even they are not pretentious about it. So the GNU has completely failed. The GNU effectively has collapsed. To just be told that, no, we're still together, GNU is still there. If you are there, why can't you pass the budget? So the inability to pass the budget, it's a confirmation that the GNU has collapsed. They are still managing each other. But there will come a point where one of them will have to take a decision. We will not work with the DA, and we don't want to work with the DA, but the ANC must continue to push us away. We will not work with the DA. We will fold our arms where they need us the most. Because the ANC with the EFF is 49%. And then you get one where they can bring those Mapantiti of theirs, or they can bring Action SA. It's done. You have a coalition of three stable parties. Three. IFP's reactionary is going to go with the DA. It's just pretending now that they act bold because they are drunk with blue lights and all of that. But we know IFP is Oppenheimer owned. You guys are in the media. You have been there for quite some time. You have attended, because you are a media, you have access to the most strategic positions and all of that. You have never seen the Oppenheimers in anybody's funeral except the funeral of Mangosuthu Buthelezi. They were never there at Mandela's funeral, the icon. They were not there at Desmond Tutu's funeral. But when the president of their party died, they had to come out because now their man is gone. They gave the IFP 10 million, now 20 million, 20 million now for these elections. So you can't say the IFP is not white-owned. Even Mashaba is white-owned. The real guy there in the Action SA is that guy called the national chairperson. What is it? Blue? Michael, yes. Mike, that's the guy who's the brain, the ngondo of that thing. Malumi and I doesn't know what he's doing, man. Even on the vet, I went to sit down with him. I said to him, hey, my guy, please do not support this budget. Do not believe what these people are saying. I worked with them. They are dishonest people. They will never deliver what they have promised you. He says, if we don't approve budget, then the markets are going to collapse and then the economy will crash. Yesterday, the court put aside the budget. Where are the collapsed markets? Where is the collapsed economy? The real person there is Michael. Yeah, so, and the PA told you straight, we're with Israel. Yeah, we're with Israel. And that's how they are being managed. So, if Israel doesn't resign, there's nothing we can do except to continue to put pressure. We have to put pressure on the president because we don't have confidence in the finance minister. And the president, hopefully, will see the reason why he needs to remove him. Or minister himself. If he had a decency, he should be resigning himself after all of this. We went first budget with the public money to go and pass the first budget. Public money used. When we arrived there, they said, there's no budget, go home. After utilizing the money, remember, that day gets called special for him. No money. No budget. Money used, we left. Went second time to do illegal activities. Even when you are told, this is illegal. They went to waste public money on illegal activities. We're now going for the third time. We're using public money. For third time, we're not sure if he's going to do the right thing or not. Because he has not demonstrated in the past two failed budgets, that he's got the capacity to do the right thing. So we hope that they will listen to the logic especially in the Committee on Finance. It's very important that we ought to put aside our political differences and then look at what is in the best interest of our country. Minister can come with a proposal, nothing stopping him. But we should have the capacity, and we're empowered by the law, by the way, to amend that proposal of the minister. Once amended, we now reach consensus in the committee, we take it to parliament, we pass it. The ANC still wants to rule, and that's what we told them. You still want to rule as if you still have numbers. You don't have numbers. You must accept that you don't have numbers. I even gave them a very silly example, but it's a good example which we've been told and when we're growing up, that when you are HIV positive, the first start for you to live a normal life is to accept that you are HIV positive. Then you start taking your medication. And then you live a normal life. The ANC must accept so that it can take its own medication. Their refusal to accept will lead to them not living a normal life. So we've made that very clear. I'm very disappointed with SARS. He said to you, South Africa, we are not going to be a disruptive opposition. We are going to be a constructive opposition. We are going to hold the executive accountable, and we are doing exactly that. You can be in denial in the media because you had written us off. You said, no, the EFF is gone. The think tanks of the EFF are gone. what's going to happen to the EFF. When the think tanks of the EFF were here, have you ever seen such a superior logic being displayed? Okay, because they are tanks, why are they not tankering where they are? Eh? Why? Because they were superior, they were what? Thinking tanks. Let them go and think tank there, where they are. Where they are, there is nothing. A meeting, a finance committee meeting can sit for 7 hours without those people saying anything. Nothing. Yeah. So we have demonstrated to you physically that they did not make the EFF. They didn't make the EFF. So we have indicated the thinking tanks are now showing on the other side that they have never been thinking tanks. No, there were wheelbarrows that got pushed around by us. Thanks.
Oh guys, if you watched up to here, thank you for watching my videos, and whatever your views are about this EFF presser that I just shared with you here, please do note that not everything I brought here, I'm leaving that to other people that will do that. Please share your views in the comment section. Yay! I don't want to lie to you. Julius Malema entertains me, right? And sometimes annoys me very seriously. Like why are you talking like this? So I get to feel so many different things in Julius Malema, but I just want to take two that work for me. The annoyance is going to give me BP. I don't want that. So I just want to take the entertaining part and the informative part, because really, I get to see more things. And also, I'm going to share another video like this morning of Julius Malema. How much AFRIFORUM opened my eyes to the things that Julius Malema has been saying for the longest time, and I was not paying attention. Anyway, okay, guys, thank you so much if you watched up to here. And the next time you bump into my videos, kindly watch my ads in full. It really goes a long way. Do have yourself a beautiful day.